Hey, everybody, this is comedian Jerry Rocha, and you're listening to my favorite podcast to masturbate to when I'm not on it, and that's the Talking Codswallop podcast.
I feel like I should come on camera just so that you guys can see me. And then you're talking to a human, but I'm going to let my hair down now.
All right. There it is. Oh, shit. There's no holds barred in this one now. We're doing whatever the fuck we want in this podcast. No bullshit today.
Unfortunately, my laptop's camera doesn't work, so...
Yeah.
Aye, that's all.
No video of me.
That's okay. That's okay.
Jerry's already mentioned about all my toys that I've got behind me, so
good shit back there. Good shit back there.
Yes,
good shit.
A lot of Funko Pops and artwork, and
it's impressive stuff.
Yeah,
it is very impressive. Now, Eddie, we just finished doing a ramble, and he thinks that Funkos are going to be they're like Beanie Babies. He thinks they're going to be done in like 5 years. I don't know. Some of them are worth a fuckload.
Yeah.
So I can't, I don't know if they're going to die off or not. What do you think?
I hope that they don't, because it's something that I really love, and I love collecting them.
Right.
Yeah, and I never take them out of the box either. So it's like, they have to stay in the box.
Mine go out.
I'll just say Beanie Babies.
My worry would be the bubble will, get oversaturated and pop, because there's that many different versions of them that are out.
There's so many. Look, this is a Weird Al.
Cool. But yes. I love Weird Al.
I also have two fucking Weird Als. Like, do we need two Weird Als? I don't know.
No, you don't. So send me one of them, please.
Yeah. Deal.
But it's Weird Al. I mean, come on.
Come on. This I think is a pretty good score. I got the Beverly Hills Cop, him putting the bananas in the tailpipe. I had to grab that one. That was.
See, this is the thing about the incredible variety and the risk of a saturated market. You name it, they made it.
Right.
I'm just going to get a couple of my favourite ones a second.
All right, good. When are they going to start doing porn stars?
Porn stars, you know it'll happen.
There's going to be porn star pops that are going to come out, no question. It's going to be who's the guy with the giant dick that died of AIDS? Who is the guy that they made the movie about where Val Kilmer played him? Son of a bitch. What? John Holmes, that guy. They'll have him with just a giant fucking Funko Pop, dick, just swinging down. I think, hey, what up, man?
There we go. I don't know what you can see. I thought I'd join from my phone.
Yeah. Nice.
We can see you.
What's up, Andy?
And now we can see. I have no idea what we can see now. It's like we're stuck in something going round and round and round and round.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
There it is.
Excellent.
There it is. Oh, hell yeah.
There he is. So.
Who is this? Oh, Deadpool the Duck. Yep. Yeah, tremendous. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's this one?
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I got one for you. A fire starts, God forbid. Which one if you can only grab one, which one do you grab?
I've got a couple of Kevin Smith ones. I think I'd probably have to grab them, but
they're the ones. Okay.
I've also got all three of the Shaun of the Dead ones, and one of them is signed by Simon Pegg, so I'm kind of like,
wow.
Holy shit. No, you got to hold on to that one.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's the one.
Actually, I've never got into the Funko stuff. I've seen it. I know enough, I know exactly what you're on about, but I've never dabbled.
I was the same way. I didn't give a fuck about them until they did the Witcher video game series, and I'm like, ooh, I got to get these. And then I don't know why, but this one's my favorite. Fredo from The Godfather. Look at that. Fredo Corleone. That is, they made a Fredo Pop. And then Hans Gruber from Die Hard. I had to get the
amazing.
Hans Gruber. So yeah, that was like.
So Pawn Stars, you're right, will probably get turned into Funkos, but what do you reckon the next thing they'll do is? What's the next big thing they're going to definitely end up doing another Ghostbusters one with the new film coming out. That's a given.
Yeah.
But what else do you reckon they'll do?
So you're saying what's the next line of Funko that's going to go crazy?
What do you reckon it'll be? What's your theory? Because I know like Ghostbusters would definitely happen with the 2020 stuff. Because they already do Ghostbusters now.
All right, so here's my hope. Now I know it's kind of different, but they started doing Pokemon. So I'm hoping we get some Nintendo just says fuck it, and we get like Legend of Zelda and some Super Mario ones. That would be That's my call.
Be good.
That would be amazing. I would be all over that shit. But I hope that's what's next. Yeah.
That would be good.
I know Nintendo's very protective of putting their stuff out there, but since they are doing Pokemon, maybe those guys are next. That's what I'm hoping.
I tell you what would be really interesting if they did on the Nintendo one, if they did Mario, but they did the Mario Brothers film.
So it's Bob Hoskins. That would be great. Yeah, Bob Hoskins. It'd be great if they should do a
Dennis
line.
Hopper.
I don't know if this happens over there, but over here, there's just like every other month, some teacher fucked like 4 or 5 of her students.
Oh, geez, yeah.
That would be great. A line of teachers who have fucked students. That would be a great Funko Pop. I'd be all over that if they had just a line of just...
Oh, you can imagine, yes.
Yeah.
Someone sick enough will create that, yeah.
These teachers they can punch in any weight division they want because they are not ugly teachers.
No, it's true.
They're always
it's
attractive,
true.
aren't they? I've never fathomed that one. And they go out with some like 13-year-old kid.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing, woman?
What's the appeal?
I have to say there was one teacher in my school that he was quite nice.
You would have done it. You'd have been all over that.
Yeah.
He could have had it. No, there's a few. Yeah, there's always a few. And for whatever reason, they either teach science or English. Those are the hot chicks.
Yep.
Always gravitate towards science or English. And you're like, oh my God.
He was a science teacher, ironically. Yeah.
Yep. There you go. Math. No one wants to fuck a math teacher. Man.
You never saw the maths teacher we had at our school. She was something very special.
Was she? Dude, she was a pioneer. She should have fucked that man.
Did she teach you some interesting angles there, James?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Here, get your protractor. We're going to do all this. We're going to do all this shit.
I don't ever get to see how proud Andy is of his jokes.
At the angle of Andy's video, though, it looks like we're watching like a serial killer's video.
Oh, that's good. I think another one would be all the people who have been busted in the Me Too movement. That would be a great line of pop vinyls. Like you get Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein.
Yes.
And, I think that would be fucking tremendous. I would love that too. I'd be all over that.
Yeah.
I hope those are next. God, I hope those are next. Man, that would be amazing. The Me Too's. The Me Too
God, that would be good.
And it'd be
You should do that.
Go on. Sorry, Andy.
I was going to say you should do that as a top 10.
Yeah, top 10 Me Too vinyl. Like, who would be the top 10 Me Too pop vinyl?
Contributors have got to give the category and their top 10 within that category.
That would be great. Oh, that'd be great. So then you could have variants. You'd have one with Cosby and one of his stupid sweaters, and then one with him like actually holding a cup of coffee. Like, like that would be that would be great.
Or chocolate pudding. Yeah.
Yeah, some pudding pops.
But no, I was going to say it'd be actually quite interesting to see how slowly they sold.
Oh, no. I think they'd fly off the shelves, those.
I think they'd be on the collector's market.
Yeah.
The darker the subject, the quicker they go.
The quicker they go.
Correct.
That's so true. And that's sad.
Yeah.
That is a sad fact.
It is. It really is.
Man. I'm going to be at Comic-Con. Eddie and I will be at Comic-Con next week. And we're thinking about...
Is that San Diego?
Yeah, we're thinking about making a beeline to the Pops because that shit... Or Lego.
Yes.
So I told a story. This is true. My first ever Comic-Con, they did a Lego giveaway. And I don't know if they do them anymore, but the 2 times I went, they had a Lego giveaway where you could, you walked up to the Lego area. They had a designated area and you were randomly selected to get a free Lego figurine. And I won. The first day I played was on a Sunday, the last day, and it was a Green Arrow Lego figure. And I was lucky enough to win one. And right after I won it, this guy who I could only describe as an Asian Tony Soprano, right? Like it was just an Asian James Gandolfini. It's like I grab the fucking Lego. I'm 2 steps away from their booth. And he goes, I'll give you $400 right now. And I'm like, yeah, there you go. And he gave me $400 cash. That was in 2013. I looked it up. That fucking Lego is going for $2,500 right now. I know. I mean, how the fuck would I have known? You know what I mean? Like this guy's giving me $400 for something I won for free. Fuck yeah, take it. Yeah. I had no idea that shit would have risen that high in value.
I've had that on stuff I should have bought when I was many years ago. I was in Greece on holiday.
Okay.
Turkey on holiday, and I was there with 2 of my friends, and one of my friends had to get presents for his little brother, so we ended up going around the toy shop, and I'm like, just there's nothing that I thought would interest me, and I'm like, what's all in that corner that's all so dusty and old? And it was original Mint Generation 1 Transformers.
Get the fuck out of here.
Boxed, never opened, untouched. Now I picked up and spent about 15 quid on it, a boxed, never ever touched, used Megatron, which I bought and took back with me and still have. But the one that killed me is there was a toy called Overlord, and it's ginormous. But if I bought that, I should have just thrown all my clothes out, bought all the Transformers. Right. I could probably be looking at about £4,000 on the Overlord.
No question. No question.
Yeah.
No question.
Because it was such a rare toy. I mean, you would think the Generation Megatron, which, to be fair, it had been open, but it never been played with that, and I did look at it. That'll fetch, say, £500, but $4,000 I could go for the Overlord. It's like,
man. Wow, that's amazing though. That's like a thing you dream of, is you just go to some fucking random toy store in the middle of nowhere and they just have, that in the box. Yeah. Like that never happens. That's fucking.
Well, they were just sat in a wicker basket gathering dust. Wow. I'm like, whoa.
Holy shit. Man, so the moral of the story is go to toy stores in Greece, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's it.
Well, Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey. They don't know what the fuck they have over there. That's great.
And make sure you go with an empty suitcase. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh God, buy an empty one at the airport and be like, all right.
I'll tell you, if I ever have children, I'm gonna make sure I buy 2 of everything. Here's one for you to play with.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God.
Here's your college fund.
Yeah.
Yes. Here's what you're gonna like it. Look, you keep this closed in 20 years. This is going to be $5,000 in your pocket that you're going to be so happy you held on to. Because I did. Oh my God. I opened every fucking toy I had when I was there. I didn't give a shit. I never thought, let me hold on to it. My mom never thought, hey, maybe this is $4. This is $2. Nobody's going to give a shit about this thing. And now forget it.
Was it Eddie I saw tweeting a unpunched Transformers box?
He had it was the one that was unpunched was Officer Poncherelli from the show Chips.
That was it.
But he had a bunch. Eddie found
the Transformers, in his loft or something.
Yeah, he found about 7 or 8 in the box.
Wow.
And I told him, like, how were these unopened? I thought maybe, like, did you have like a twin brother that died and your parents just never told you and they just got all of his shit and like put it after he died, they just stuck it in a box. Like, fuck it. Eddie's not going to remember him, like, so it was crazy. That fucking haul he had was insane. He had like 6 or 7 Transformers in the box. He goes, they were just in a box. He went to his attic, his parents' attic, and they're just in a box. Boom. That's fucking amazing. That would have no chance anything that was bought for me came away unscathed when I was a kid. Like that was open. There was nothing put away.
Yeah. But what I've started doing now is I've actually been going onto eBay, and where I know it's, it's genuine Generation 1 stuff.
Yeah.
The stuff that I've got that's already been, a bit bashed up or damaged.
Sure.
I'm basically just rebuilding my stuff. So I've got like mint condition stuff. So I'm buying all the bits.
Oh, nice.
And I've got a full collection. I'll tell you something, though, bringing Megatron back, even then, and this is years ago, even then, if you think about what it is, getting it through customs, the looks I was getting off the X-ray scanner guy.
Like, whoa, man. See, that's the only thing you worry about is like someone in customs who knows what it is and knows what it's worth and just fucks. He goes, sorry, man, you can't bring it, and just
that's
keeps
a
it.
gun.
Yeah, like, sorry, we're going to have to take this up. And he's like, all right, this is mine. This is 100% mine.
Yeah. Looks it up on eBay and goes, okay, so you now owe me 20%. The Queen respects your purchase.
Right. Yeah, you're like, why am I being held up at customs? And they're just all on eBay. Like, all right, hold on. Hurry up. Let's look up for this shit. Like, here, we'll be out there in a minute. Now there's a line. Everybody's mad at you. You know, like that. Wait, I have a question about traveling in England and Europe.
Just going to interrupt because I was going to say, woo, we've done 15 minutes of like rambling before we've even introed
Some bullshit. Hell yeah. This is Ramble style, baby. Now, are people in England assholes when they travel like they are in America? Because America, just everyone turns into a giant piece of shit the minute they get into an airport.
Oh, no, we're just drunk. We are drunks.
Yep.
So we fight, we sing, we abuse other people, and we just ignorant.
So it's just more fun. It's just more fun. See, that's great. That's great.
We're not completely ignorant. We're quite polite with our ignorance. Come on, we are polite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But Andy's right. The alcohol is probably the biggest problem we get at airports. I mean, obviously, it depends on where you're flying to and from, but the amount of drunk arseholes you get at airports is unbelievable.
Yeah, when you're on the Manchester to Magaluf route.
Oh, Jesus.
Whereas I'm from the southern part, so it's kind of like we're all there just having fun and drinking.
Sure.
Drinking the G&T.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't drink a G&T. It's Jack Daniels and Coke all the way for me.
Yeah.
My girlfriend just got me into some British snack that was the fucking best ever.
What's that?
It was like I forgot what they were called now. Hobnobs.
Oh, they are the best.
Dude.
Is it a plain one or a chocolate one?
The chocolate ones.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
How the fuck how were you guys, how do we not know about this? They should be everywhere. Those things are fucking unbelievable.
Because they're ours.
There's some, yeah, you know, we have to go, there's like it's like a British pub here in LA and next door to it is like a little shop where they sell nothing but like, you know, tea and candies from England. And they had those, and she was like, "Oh no, you got to have these." And I was like, "All right, sure." And I'm like, "Oh my fucking god!" Like, yeah, it was. Oh, she's dipping them in tea. I forgot the name of the tea that they had. It was like a British tea that was fucking delicious.
Tetley's?
No, we got that one. That one we got. What was it,
Yorkshire?
like P and T or some shit or
PG.
Yeah,
tips.
that was it. Yeah, that was fun. That with the fucking thing. I never thought. I was like, fuck, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was good shit.
Well, thank you for buying our expensive expos.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
There was a day when I lived in Germany when I went to the local supermarket and I went into the candy and chips aisle. And
Yeah.
I turned the corner and there was a whole row of hobnobs, digestives, and then Cadbury's chocolate. And I was just like,
I'm
I looked at the price and just went, it's payday next week. I can justify it.
Yeah. I'm getting all these fucking things.
Because we had an English and American shop and they were asking for like €1 for a candy bar. Whereas, you know,
Right.
back home you pay 50p and I was like, nah, I don't miss it that much. But I saw these and I was like, actually a whole box of hobnobs? Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'll have black coffee, it's fine.
What about Jaffa cakes? Have you ever experienced a Jaffa cake?
Oh.
No. Is
Oh.
that the next thing I need to do?
Oh, yeah.
All
That
right.
is-
Okay.
So you need to make sure that they're the orange Jaffa cakes.
Okay.
So basically, it's got a biscuit bottom.
It's a sponge, isn't it?
Yeah, spongy cookie bottom sort of thing. Sorry, I'm
good.
trying to translate
Sounds
it
good.
into American. Yeah.
Right. No, that's
and then
fine.
you've got a little bit of orange on the top, and then it's covered in chocolate on the.
So it's an orange jelly.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's an orange jelly coated in chocolate on a sponge base, and they're bite-sized.
Yeah.
And 1 calorie or 15 calories per bite, per biscuit.
I'm in.
And something else you should look out for are jelly babies.
Oh, yes.
Jelly. Okay. All
That's
right.
just-
I'm noting all this right now. I'm going to that fucking pub in that store
Yeah.
soon.
And then you also need to report whether you eat the jelly babies' heads first or their legs first.
Yeah. We're not twisted, are we?
I'm excited for this to decide what I'm going to do, which one I'm going to devour first. I'm excited.
So can you see this?
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
So that's a jelly baby.
That's the jelly baby?
That's an orange one.
Yes.
And then we've got lemon.
Oh, a lemon's my favorite.
Yeah, Andy, this is really podcast-worthy material.
Blackberry.
Oh, this is great. Oh, come on. This is gold, Gemma. This is gold right now. This is gold. Are you kidding? This is audio gold.
Can you behead one for us?
He's
and
already
take the
done
legs
it.
off
There it is.
So we can see.
There it is. Done.
And then you sort of
Is that the grape one?
sort of squeeze it as well, and it so that the guts come out.
love it.
Andy, I really want a jelly baby now. Why are you so far away?
Look at that.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Those are, oh, I can't wait. Man. So this is true Ramble fashion. Do you have like an official
Yes.
format that you need to follow here that I'm fucking up? Go ahead. I feel bad now.
No, this is very good. I like this. This is a good ramble.
So 21 minutes in.
Yeah, 21 minutes in. This is a
Holy
Ramble
shit.
record, everybody.
Yeah.
We did it. This is it. The Ramble hasn't even done. Today
Yeah.
we did our record was like 15
Yeah.
of bullshitting before we got into
Well,
it.
we just
And
beat
then-
that.
So,
Yeah. We see you're
smashed
15
it.
and we raise it 6
oh, you guys destroyed it. You destroyed that record.
on our first attempt.
Absolutely crushed it.
Yeah. Well, I'll intro the show then, even though obviously
Okay.
everybody knows who's on the show because it's the title. But anyway, welcome to this week's Talking Codswallop. I'm Gemma.
I'm James.
I'm Andy.
And with us today, if you haven't guessed, if you haven't been listening to the last 21 minutes, the wonderful, the awesome Jerry Rocha.
Hey.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate the nice words. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is great.
So how we normally start the show off, Jerry, is we actually talk about things, well, what we call What a Load of Codswallop. And it's kind of a section. Oh, actually, before I start that, do you know what Codswallop means?
I don't. I'm excited to know this. I'm excited. It sounds like bullshit, right?
Got it in one. Hole in one.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it is. It's like talking rubbish, talking shit sort of thing. So, yeah, so you
Nice.
pretty much nailed it. So well done.
Thank you.
What we've got a section, because there's like a saying over here, which is What a Load of Codswallop.
I love it.
It's a section where we have little rants and moans about different things.
I like it.
So I just wondered if you have any Codswallop, and we'll let you go first as you're the amazing guest.
Stop it. Can I do two?
Yes.
Can I cheat and do two? All right. My first one is, thanks for listening to the Ramble, James. You fucking mutt. Thank you so much for being a listener. Really appreciate you tuning in each and every week and showing us love. What the fuck? Well, you can't follow the lead of your two co-hosts here and jump in.
I've got to be different. I've got to buck the trend a little bit.
I love the fact that he knew you were coming on and he still refused to listen.
Yeah, I'm not doing any research at all. Fuck this. I'm not. That's great.
I just felt bad that your shout out fell on deaf ears.
Yeah.
When you used his name, oh yeah, we've got James. I was like, I don't think you have.
I know. I'm taking back all those shout outs. I wish I could go back and delete them.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy not listening. Fuck him. I'm deleting those shout
You
outs.
should do unshout outs. Recall. This
Yeah, I'm
is
going
a
to do
recall
that.
notice.
There you go. New thing. Unshout out. Hey, fuck you for not listening. And then I think, so, all right. You have customs, right? We have that TSA shit, right?
Yeah.
All right. So my other one is yesterday I'm flying home from Denver and I go to the line and the TSA line is fucking bonkers. And I go to what looks like what anyone would logically think is the end of the line, right?
Okay.
And I just kind of like, okay, here it is. So I walk up to it and I didn't notice that there was a gap and there was like maybe 10 people behind that part of the line. And then so I just walk up to the end of the line and this guy walks up to me and he goes, oh, this fucking asshole thinks he could just skip in front of everybody. He's there with his two daughters. And I was like, I didn't say anything, but I'm like, man, if you weren't with your two kids, I would have smacked the fuck out of you right now. And had he not put it that way, I would have been like, oh, dude, if he'd have been like, oh, I'm sorry, man, but the line's over here. I'd have been like, oh, shit, dude, I'm so sorry, But he was being a cunt about it. So I'm like, okay, so yeah, go fuck your mother. I'm just going to stand here. And then like he tried to rat me out to a security guard who was like, he goes, man, he skipped in front of us. He jumped in front of the line. And then and she ignored him. So I just got loud. I was like, ma'am, I skipped in front of him. This fucking twat over here. And then and then the other people behind him were laughing. They didn't give a shit. But for their sake, I moved to the back of the line, but I just did it super slow to piss him off. But it's like, why do you have to be such a piece of, where do you have to be? Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
what happened in school to make you like this?
Yes. Well, who hurt you? Exactly. Yeah. Like, I just wanted to look at him and go, look, man, I'm not the dad who didn't believe in you growing up. You know what I mean? Like, save that for him. Save that for, Christmas when your, younger, more successful brother pipes up, then be a fucking asshole. But,
clearly nobody hugged him enough as a child.
Yeah.
I don't know about you as well. If somebody asks me to move and they're really obnoxious, I decide to then do it really, really slowly, like you said.
Yep.
Yeah, just to piss them off even more.
Like, fuck you. Like, who are you? Go eat a bag of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are mine.
Is somebody sort of driving up your ass, so to speak, on the car, in the car?
Oh, God. Yeah. You move over in the lane super slow.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
No, I won't move over.
You don't move?
No.
Oh, that's great.
Only if they're being real assholes. I will just stay in that lane and I'll slow down even further.
And do you know what I'll do as well, on top of what you just do, Gem, is I'll try and get myself on the quarter of the car that's in front of me on the other lane, and I'll just try and time it so I can box them in so they can't undertake.
Oh, that's great. They can't move either way. Oh, that's perfect.
And then when they do find a gap, I just put my little foot down just a little bit and then just cover them off. So I just box them down.
That's fucking beautiful.
But for the person who says to me to move out the way, if I've accidentally done something and they're having a go at me, I go into full parental mode. Did Timmy forget his please and thank yous? You would like me to do what? Sorry?
Oh, that's perfect.
We live in a world, I know it's busy, but manners don't cost you a penny.
Exactly. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I always put my hand up when people let me into a space or whatever. I'm always putting my hand up.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Or thumbs up.
It's not hard to do that.
Yeah.
Right. It's not hard. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it.
Jerry, what do you do when you hold the door open for someone and they just breeze on through without comment? What's your reaction?
Usually I'll just give a very shitty, yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I might do one of those.
Yeah. Passive aggressive.
Or I'll just like, fuck him. It was funny. I was, one of my best friends, he sadly passed away, but this comedian named Mike DiStefano. If you've never seen him, look him up. He's fucking amazing. But he had this thing we'd be in New York, when I lived there. And if like an attractive woman would walk past us, he would go, hello. That's it. Hello. And if they didn't say anything, he would be, okay, I take it back. Never mind. Fuck you. I didn't mean it. I take it back. That was my favorite. Is hello. All right. Take it back. Didn't mean it.
That is good.
Nice. I like that. That is very good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
My favourite one for people who barge in is, no, you're welcome. No, you just carry on through. I'm not that important.
Yeah, you must be so important. Yeah.
I get like that as well. Yeah. I'm pretty laid back and pretty calm about most things. But yeah, when somebody really pisses me off, But yeah, I just, like, if I'm holding the door open for somebody, I either really tut really loudly because, I'm British and I tut. or I respond with, I'm not a door holder or whatever.
It's not hard to say thank you.
No.
Yeah. It's like, for that action too, someone is holding a door open. Like, what are you, fucking royalty? You think you think it's expected? Fuck off. Like it just, I hate that.
You almost expect them to turn around and say, why didn't you salute? It's like, whoa, who are you? But what's the acceptable amount of time to wait? So you're ahead of someone, how many steps behind where it's acceptable to not hold the door? Because that's where I struggle. And I could be there for a good 30 seconds going, in your own time, love. Come on.
I go age. If they look like they're 10 and under or 80 and over, I'll wait a little longer, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. If they look like they're young, fuck them, they'll be fine, right? But like, anything like a little kid or an old person, yeah, all right, here you go. I'll wait a little longer and be like, okay, I'll hold it for them. That's usually my move.
Yeah, as long as they don't put down their belongings and then start rifling through, like, oh, fucking come on, ain't got
Oh,
that.
fuck this guy. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Now you feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
But then you're like, okay, I guess I'll just have to stay here. They got me. That's a rough one. That would be
I suppose you could always put your hand out and expect a tip.
Yeah, a little tip, like, come on. Since you had to do all that shit, here, at least some loose change. Something.
Oh, no cash, don't worry, I've got a card reader.
Yeah. Right, it's right here. Let me plug it in. There you go. Just swipe it through.
Or PayPal me, it's fine.
Yeah. I think I might do though is I think I just got an idea from what you were saying, Andy, about like the ones who say nothing, right? When you hold the door open. I think I might carry like just a little tiny wicker basket full of rose petals. And if they don't say anything, just then throw them at their feet. Like, oh, there you go. Sorry. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I forgot to do that too. Yeah. I'm so sorry about that.
And do that courteous shuffle in front of them to get to the next door to hold it open. Where the feet don't look like they move. It's like a Morticia Addams across the floor.
That's perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Dude, this is a great fucking segment. I love this thing.
Yeah.
This is great. You just get to bitch and moan. I fucking love it. I had so many things that piss me off. I would love this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
We enjoy it too. Especially Andy enjoys it because he's our resident Eeyore. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm Tigger, so I'm all bouncy, and James is Owl because he's wise.
I love it.
Yeah.
He's the wise one.
I try making my life's mission to suck the joy out of everything.
So far, he's doing well. Yeah.
Look, this kind of upsets me though, Gemma, because what you're basically saying is only the dumb ones listen to the Ramble out of this podcast. So the wise owl is like, nope, I'm not listening to this shit. But you're basically saying that the non-wise ones are the Ramblers.
Or the ones that are actually more, the dumb ones.
The stubborn one who's, it's like, oh, fuck it, I'm listening now. I'm not giving up. I'm just going to listen now. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm not being defeat.
Yeah. In that case then, Jerry, because James isn't probably overly fussed because he's never referred to himself as Owl. So, out of Winnie the Pooh, which character would you like to make him? It's not Tigger or Eeyore though, because they're ours.
God, can I tell you the sad news? Those are all I know. You just named the only characters in Winnie the Pooh that I fucking remember.
Well, there's Kanga.
Which one was that one?
The kangaroo.
Right, but that makes sense.
Yeah, bearing in mind he only knows two, and that's us.
I gotta Google the Winnie the Pooh. I forgot. I don't know why. I never, I knew who it was, right? Like, Eeyore was my favorite when I was a kid. I liked Eeyore the best. Yeah.
And then you like Tigger.
And then Tigger, of course. Then the owl was up there too. And then I guess Pooh was all right. I didn't really give,
maybe in that case then James can be Pooh because you just say, oh, Pooh's all right.
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah.
Fair enough,
Main character, but I don't really give a shit about this one. Man, and now I feel terrible that I don't really know any of the fucking Winnie the Pooh characters. I'm trying to think, it's weird, certain childhood things that most kids our age, I'm assuming we're all probably around the same, got into. Some shit I was right there with, other shit missed the boat completely.
Yeah.
Fucking completely. I was like, oh yeah, never really saw that one. So, It's a Wonderful Life. Never saw that fucking movie.
I only saw it last year for the first time. So
yeah, it was, my aunt took me to Beverly Hills Cop when it came out in the theater when I was in second grade, I think. So I saw Scarface when I was 6. So I'm like, yeah, this is way better than all this other shit. I don't want to, I just saw tits and gore. I don't give a fuck about anything else.
You don't want to watch A Wonderful Life.
Paddington Bear, go fuck your mother. I want to watch more fucking violence. Dude, this dude fucking took 80 bullets, Tony Montana, and then they finally killed him. That was way more interesting. It was funny. My aunt took me to see Beverly Hills Cop when I was in the second grade, or I think that's the year it came out, because she was a huge Eddie Murphy fan. And so was I, from Saturday Night Live and stuff like that. And we went, and oh my God, the next day at school, whenever it was, if that was winter break, it was right when we came back. But my first day back from school after seeing that movie, I got into so much trouble because I said motherfucker like 8 times at recess. And one of the teachers heard and was just mortified. I'm like, no, it's funny. What do you mean? It's funny. Like,
well, I said a story on last week's episode that I said something along the lines of crap when I was a real small kid. So I was like 5 or 6. And, my mum actually rubbed, soap against my teeth to like make me stop. So
failed miserably, didn't it? Really, though.
it did.
Dude, my mom would have gotten mad at me if I had said crap instead of shit as a kid. You know what I mean? She'd be like, hey, what's the matter
Maybe
with you?
that's why she did it. I see.
It's shit. It's shit. Be a man. Grow up. It's shit. Yeah,
Where do you think you are? This isn't royalty.
Yeah. What the fuck you think you are? Say shit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
We're in the poor side of town. Say shit, asshole. This is how it is.
Oh, let me get the silverware out for you.
Has anyone else got any Codswallop this week?
Mine's too heavy for our show.
Okay, we'll save it until not next week, but the week after then.
Yeah, when all the shit's died down.
Yeah. James?
The only one I've got, this happened to me when I went out shopping. How can somebody put all the stuff onto the conveyor belt? It's gone all the way to the end of the till. The cashiers put it all the way through, and then they have to look for their wallet or purse.
Be fucking ready. Yes.
It drives me mental. You're in the shop. You've got everything. Are you surprised that you've got to pay or something?
Like, they're not giving me
Get
for
your
free?
shit together.
Never mind. Oh, that's so true. Oh, that's a great one. Fuck, that drives me up the wall. That's a great one, man.
It sends me insane every time it happens, and I'm going to get lambasted, but women seem to be really good at it. Women seem to be the worst for it because they don't have the purse ready. They've got to go all the way through the bag, get all the way to the bottom of it, pull out the purse.
Hashtag not all women.
Not all women, I know. I know not all women, but predominantly it's women I've seen do it, and then they've got to find stuff. Then they put the card in the reader, and they usually don't remember the frigging number.
Oh, so men don't do that then?
Yeah, we don't, because we don't remember it. We just do the touch the card to the thing, because we can't remember the numbers.
Right.
Well, clearly you didn't get the full shopping then in that case if you did that, because, us women, we get the full shop.
Yeah, well, just remember, James lives alone.
Yeah, you've got to think, do you not ever remember on The Simpsons, the advice Apu gives on shopping? Get in a line full of lonely single men, with no small talk, just buying the stuff.
Yeah, there's no bullshit.
out.
Oh, that's funny.
And we have the advantage that we keep our wallets in our pocket, or even some of us just put our cards in our pocket. So it's whip it out, touch it, and go.
That's great.
Yes.
To be fair, I always, as soon as I get to the end, I always take my wallet out and put it on the side, because there's usually like a little shelfy bit.
Yeah.
Put it on the side, pack all the bags and things like that, and then I know it's ready, and then I've just got to unzip the wallet. And
That's not bad. That's good. That's a good
Yeah.
system. Yeah, it's not bad.
That's good. That's considerate shopping. It's the people who just don't. It's like it never occurs to them they're going to have to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about shopping, I went into Asda, other supermarkets available, the other day, and Asda is almost the equivalent of Walmart.
Okay. Yep.
But it's owned by Walmart.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a fam.
Oh, the Walton family owns that. Those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But I don't think they're exactly the same.
Right,
But
right.
I've never been to a Walmart, so I'm not 100% sure.
Lucky you.
But I have been to an Asda, so they're pretty disappointing too.
Yeah.
I went to grab this packet of crisps. The lady who was filling up the shelves with all the crisps and stuff, she goes, "Oh my God, I've just filled them." And I went, "Yay!" I went, "Yay!" And so I went, "Did you do it for me?" And she goes, "Oh yes, I wanted to put a smile on somebody's face, and now I put a smile on your face." Before I knew it, like 2 minutes later, she's still talking about putting a smile on my face, and I'm like, "This isn't real anymore."
You made a friend for life.
Yeah, that was a ghost.
No.
So that she was murdered there, wherever that was, like 80 years ago.
Yeah.
And now she's just happy to put smiles on faces. And
Yeah,
you just made
with crisps.
With crisps.
The spirit can now leave the store.
Yeah, she just disappears.
My work here is done.
And then the Chrisception just goes to shit the next week. You know, man, just never been the same. Yeah, it just sucks.
Took her 80 years to work out purgatory, was sitting in the Chris bar stuck in it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
It was insane though, how long she was talking to me about it.
Oh.
It was probably only like 30 seconds, but it felt like an hour.
Of course.
Yeah. I was obviously good at faking my emotions.
Right.
Goes back to last week in that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry, do you listen to our show? You can say yes.
I can't. Yeah, I just started, to be honest. I kind of trying to do a little bit of research, and I love it. I like it a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys,
thank you.
work well together. I like it. I mean, don't ask me to remember it because I was half awake. I was in Denver in my hotel room, but I remember being entertained and liking it. So that's good. Yeah. I was like, these guys are fucking great. Yeah. I dig it. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I didn't see your nose grow then either, so I guess you're not lying.
Yeah, exactly. See, it's a big nose anyway, but it didn't get any bigger. So yeah.
In the live action version of Pinocchio, who's playing Pinocchio?
Out of y'all? Or just any actor?
Any actor.
Man.
Ooh.
God, I wouldn't know that answer because then that would make me some weirdo creep who watches like kid shows and I don't. You know what I mean? But there's probably some 10-year-old actor out there who would probably be the...
Or voices.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Adrian Brody or Brody because he's got the big nose already.
And you could just you could just shoot that motherfucker out. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I could see that.
Good.
I could see that.
I'm thinking the little kid who plays Joe in Modern Family.
There you go. That wouldn't be bad. Yeah, that'd be good. I could take that. But
Which one's that?
He's the little blonde kid.
Oh, no, I don't watch it enough.
I hope they do a live action Pinocchio. They cast a child of color to play him just so all the rednecks can get angry in America.
Yeah.
Like they're mad that there's a black Little Mermaid. Like, it's not real, right?
They're really kicking off on that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you know who's playing Geppetto?
Yeah.
An ex-Clucam member.
There it is.
Grandmaster.
An ex-Clan Grandmaster is Geppetto. That would be perfect. And he's mad that he's got some little African-American kid. Like, God damn it. That would be great. But yeah, it's just people, it's just like, they get so like Ariel's got to be white. Like it's not real. The Little Mermaid isn't a fucking documentary. That whoever wrote that fucking fairy tale, Jesus Christ. They're lucky they made her aren't mermaids supposed to be ugly as shit too? I don't remember, but if they were inspired by manatees, then why the fuck are you just be happy it looks somewhat human? Who gives a shit?
And not scarred to fuck.
Yeah.
But also, the other side of it is that Sebastian the crab was kind of like Jamaican.
Yeah,
that's true.
It would make more sense.
It would. Half the song. My girlfriend and I were talking about the other day. Half the songs are fucking Caribbean. Kiss the Girl.
Yeah.
That's a Caribbean song. Fucking Under the Sea.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
Would it make sense if Ariel's actually the daughter of a plantation owner?
That would make a lot of
Yes.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Some underwater plantation.
Yeah.
They just go all out and offend everybody.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
The seaweed pickers.
Does anyone in England give a shit if Idris Elba becomes James Bond? No one would care, right? Like, who would give a fuck?
Few people. Only the English Defence League.
Yeah.
I don't really know who he is, to be honest, so no, I don't care.
Really?
You know who Idris Elba is, right?
Yeah, Luther.
Luther and fucking
Played Luther.
Heimdall in the Thor movies. What else is he? He's
He's in The Wire.
Yeah, he's a new.
Okay, how do you spell his name?
Edris.
Oh, okay. I got him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, he started out in a programme that I absolutely loved. If you ever get a chance to see it, called Ultraviolet. It was on Channel 4 in the UK. It's all about vampires. It's a brilliant. It's old. It's from like the mid 90s. But
Okay.
one of the big things he started on. That's a really good show.
Wow.
You can find.
I have to see that one. That's because Luther's fucking good as shit, man.
Just keep your hands above the table, Gem.
Yeah.
Remember, you're on camera.
I noticed to know, but Gemma's camera's gone, hasn't it? So whatever she's doing, we can't see.
I say it reminded me of a really funny meme that they had out here. I'm sure it made it over there, but it was they had two pictures. One was of just a nasty as shit Donald Trump, like sweaty and trying to play golf. And then next to him was Idris Elba with his shirt off. And it said, now who's the master race again? I thought that was pretty good. Like, you tell me which one. Could you please tell me remind me which one is the master race again? I thought that was really good.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to create aggro on a film that'll create absolute utter chaos for changing the people, right, go with this one. An all-white remake of The Colour Purple.
That would, oh my God, imagine how livid. That would just be brought to you by Career Suicide Studios. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we are.
This is Tom Cruise signing out.
Oh, and they're all doing just awful black accents, just terrible. Like, oh man, that would.
At this point, it's a shame that the Weinstein Company wound up, really, isn't it? Because they could have made it.
He could have done it.
Ultimate action on the cake for him.
Oh, his last fuck you to Hollywood in the world. Like that would, man. Oh, God.
And then he comes out as a Funko Pop, calling it back as that. Yeah.
But the shitstorm, was it last year with the Stormtrooper?
Stormtrooper?
Yeah, the Black Stormtrooper.
Oh yeah, with Star Wars, the Finn character. Yeah, there was.
Oh, yeah. Finn. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. There was a guy who I was just a random person I was talking to about it at the theater, and he just goes, "Why does he have to be black?" And I'm like, what do you give a
What
fuck?
difference does it make?
You know, like there was you do realize that we've seen a talking lobster in these fucking movies. You know what I mean? Like it could be anything.
Yeah.
Like what do you give a shit? We've seen a talking lobster. There was a fucking catfish next to Lando the whole fucking movie in Return of the Jedi. Like what do you give a fuck that he's black or white? It could be, who gives a shit? That stuff just amazes me. Like how the racists out here are just clinging on to whatever they can. It's so sad, man. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's sad that we've run out of islands that we can't just ship these people to.
Wouldn't that be great? Oh man.
Yeah. Just another continent like Australia. Off they go.
No, send them to the Anthrax Island somewhere off the coast of Scotland.
Yeah, that would be good.
Or just that island in Wicker Man. You know what I mean? Just there you go. Just here.
Yeah.
Look, I guarantee you all these fucking racist fucks are virgins. Here, just sacrifice all of them. You'll have a great harvest. Enjoy it.
Yeah, we'll ship in some cross for you to burn. Once a month, you'll get a supply of crosses.
Right.
Fill your boots.
Oh man, that is perfect. That would be perfect.
Oh,
this has been fun.
You all right there, Jem?
You all right, Gemma?
I've got a minty lip balm, and I just accidentally touched my finger in my eye, and I remembered that I touched my lip first, and now my eye is really watering. Sorry.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Oh. Okay, I'm back in the room. Sorry about
Hey,
that. I'm not normally on camera, so I would have hidden it well.
Yeah. So it begs the question, what stings worse, chili or mint?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I think chili probably.
God, I don't know though. Mint.
Although that's still really stinging. So
But at least chili's natural, whereas mint, there's all kinds of weird chemical shit you're sticking in your eye with the lip balm. You know, I don't know. That's tough. Maybe chili.
yeah.
I was listening to Jason Manford this week. He's a comedian. He's got a radio show, and he was talking about mint washing gels for men and women, and applying the mint shower gel to your nutsack can be hazardous.
Yeah,
just as it is for women applying it to their lips.
I speak with some knowledge. It can get a bit painful, the mint shower gel.
Yeah. I don't know what's worse, iMacking your nutsack or minting.
Well, imagine what us poor women have to go through.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah. See, we have to go for weekly waxes or fortnightly waxes, you know, to keep our men happy. I haven't even got a man and I still have to do it just to keep a little bit of pride.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. A just in case wax.
Fine. Hey, that's not bad. That's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I just have a biannual manscape just to keep the hedgerow and trim.
He still hasn't sorted his rare eyebrow out though. A rogue eyebrow.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
That's true. That's so funny. That's perfect.
My spring and autumn session. I've cut back the hedges. Right, what can I do next now?
yeah, sometimes I trim my bush.
Yeah.
Well, Captain Birdseye's got to have somewhere to nest over the winter.
That's great. That's fucking great. I like how this immediately turned into just pube
Smut.
shaving. Pube shaped talk. This is just pube shaped talk. Immediate pube shape.
Yeah. Well, you missed, I think, just while you weren't a guest on the episode where I asked, if you've got to manscape, what shape are you shaving in?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I think I would probably do the rebel symbol from Star Wars. I think that'd be pretty good. The symbol of the rebellion.
That would be good.
That'd be a good one. I mean, you would need some detailed razor with that, and no way am I putting a blade that close. You know what I mean? There's just no way.
And there's no one I trust enough.
Yeah.
Well, what you could do is you could get a stencil. Right, this is me as a female now planning this all out for you. Like, you could get a stencil and, make sure it's all there, and get some imac. The cream, not the wax.
Right.
And then you could just put it all on the area. And then when you take off the stencil and all the other excess hair, then you've got the shape that you wanted.
This is not, I think that's great. It's just too much work for something that my girlfriend's going to be like, get rid of that now or I'm never fucking you again anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the only
I know I said liked Harry Potter, but not that much.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if I get the little Harry Potter lightning bolt there.
Yeah.
I might just do that over your
But you
pube,
liked
over your-
Quidditch.
Not bad. That wouldn't be bad. A little sneech, just a little sneech fly, oh, God.
You could play Guess the Movie and you could have Dumbo one week.
That would be great. Yeah. Different movies. Like what character? Have one of the Mogwai one week. Yeah. That would be great.
Though, if it's the first time seeing it, would you be impressed by the trunk or disappointed by the trunk if it's Dumbo?
Oh, man. See, that's the problem. You have to be really confident to pull a Dumbo.
Well, that's where you get the air conditioning gets turned right up. Honey, is it hot in here? No.
Yeah.
What are you on about?
Yeah, these little tiny pube giant ears are way bigger than the trunk. Like, all right, fuck, never mind. Forget it. Just forget it.
There's a show on Channel 4. Is it Naked Dating?
Yes.
Do you know what they do in this studio? This was one of the contestants was on another podcast I listened to, and I think it was a she. She said when the girls go on, so they're all in the boxes,
Right.
they ask for the studio to be turned down so their nipples go out.
Yeah, makes sense.
Wow.
When the men are in the boxes, they get to turn it up so they don't, shrink back to 6 inches.
Shrivel up. Yeah.
And some of them do a pre and mid chub up. So they'll stop filming just to do a bit of chubbing and then get them back in again.
That is fucking funny.
That is impressive. I'd never go on that program.
Yeah, I'd hate to work on it and I'd hate to be on it.
I'm quite impressed that you've remembered this, Andy. You weren't making notes. Were you?
Well, I was filling out my application form as they were talking. I was filling out and I was like, oh, no. I can't chub with an audience.
They're looking at me.
Talking about a guy with Dumbo ears, did you see the guy that had a tattoo of elephant ears
No.
in the pubic area? Okay. Yeah. Well, the unpubic area in this case. There was actually a guy who did actually put elephant ears by the side of his.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Look at me being all dainty and girly now.
What sexual partner's like, oh, this is what you need. This is what's missing, buddy.
Yeah.
Like, everything's been great so far, but man, the only thing we're missing.
I don't know. It would make me chuckle.
Yeah. How many Tinder profiles had looking for a man with Dumbo ears tattooed on cock?
Yeah, finally. I've been looking far and wide for this person, and I finally found it.
Yeah. Swipe left if you don't.
My journey's complete.
I'm going to update the dating sites now. Would like a man with a great sense of humour and Dumbo ears.
But I don't know what to think of the people who do the genital piercings and genital modifications. It's what kind of crazy are you, and how do you not have any nerve endings?
Right. Like, that's the last place I want anything sharp going anywhere near there. Like, teeth are it. That's close enough, and please don't bite. That's you know what I mean? Like, the fucking.
That's why I only let old women do that, because they can take the dentures out.
Oh, It's like gold, man. It's like gold.
Jim.
It's like two sticks of butter on either side, man.
That's it. Yeah.
2 sticks of fleshy, gummy butter.
There's no risk of an accidental sneeze and bite.
Oh, man.
A little sound effect there. I hope you heard it.
You know what's really funny is my girlfriend is in the next room and she can't hear any of you. So all she hears is me just saying the weirdest shit with no context whatsoever.
I reckon you should get her in here if she wants to.
Yeah, I know, right? She's like, I think she's playing a video game right now. So she's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's very preoccupied. Like, hey, I'm trying to get past this level.
How long are you recording for? How long? Okay. Yeah, no. You take as long as you like. I've got some 12-year-old in Japan who needs his ass kicking.
Need to humble this motherfucker quick.
Yeah.
Need to humble this piece of shit.
This little fucker keeps taking me out every time I spawn.
Fucking spot. Yeah. That really, oh my God, that was the saddest. My cousin came to visit, my godson, he's 13, and he wanted to go to a Smash Brothers tournament they were having. And he was like, will you do it too? And I'm like, man, I don't want to do this shit. I go in, my opponent, like you could just feel the Asperger's just wafting the awkwardness. And I'm like, I'm toast. This guy hasn't left his basement in months. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm like, I have no chance. Like I've seen a vagina like in person. Like this guy is going to mop. And sure enough, he beat the living shit out of me. I was like, yeah, I knew it. I was like toast. Yeah. It was like walking into a gym and just seeing Michael Jordan. And you're like, yeah, okay, fuck. I got nothing. Yeah. I'm going to get crushed.
I bet he wasn't even looking at the screen. He was talking to his mate.
Oh yeah. Like, hey, anyway, I'll only beat this fucking.
Can I get that without pickle, please?
Yeah.
Or did you just do the usual thing that most people say is, yeah, let him win?
Yeah, let him win. I felt bad for the kid. Look at him. This kid,
Yeah.
Listen, he hasn't seen a vagina. He's got to let him have it.
This guy's never going to get laid in his life. I'll let him have this. I'll let him take this one. He can beat me in a Smash Brothers tournament. And because then I thought, if I beat this guy, a school is going to get shut up in like a few days. So, I think I just like, fuck it.
He'll find out where you live and he'll swat you.
Oh, yeah, it's over. It's over. It is over.
Do you reckon with people like that, when their parents die and they get left the house, do you think they migrate out of the basement or do you think they just don't realise?
Oh, they never notice. They don't notice. Yeah, I think they never. I think they go up to get food and they're like, Mom, where's my, oh, wait, yeah, she died. Oh, shit. Yeah.
I think what happens is they just make the basement bigger and bigger until more of the,
it just all becomes one giant basement. Yeah.
They have maps and plans of what they're going to do. You said about them shooting up stuff. Yeah, they just build the room bigger and bigger, increase their arsenal.
It's a bit like the film Idle Hands, isn't it, really?
Right.
Yeah.
That is very true.
What the FBI should be looking out for these people is the people who buy excess amounts of string to pin onto balls, string around the board. They're the ones you need to look out for.
Would it be the number one thing they're trying to research who's been buying? Like, all right, whoever buys this, all right, now we know. Let's go fucking at least get a little bit of a file on these people.
Yeah. He's bought 2 miles of yarn and 3,000 drawing pins.
Huh.
Yeah.
Seems a bit suspicious.
Staples, could you just let us know how many photocopies this guy's done?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, brilliant. Well, I had a couple of questions for you as well, Jerry.
Go for it.
If that's okay to sort of move on to. Because obviously, having you on the show, wanted all of what we've done already and wanted to continue as well. But I wanted to sort of find out, because you're a stand-up comedian as well, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
And how did you decide, when did you decide that you wanted to sort of get into that line of work, other than, you realized that you made people laugh?
It was real quick. It was when I was about 4. 4 or 5, I was staying with my grandmother in South Texas, right by the Mexican border there, Laredo. And, she had cable. We didn't. My mom and I didn't have it. So I was so excited that I could watch HBO. And I saw Eddie Murphy's first comedy special, Delirious. And I was like, this is it. Like, look at this guy. He's on stage. He's making people laugh. This is what I want to do. And then, so right when I got out of, high school, there's like a small comedy club in Dallas that we all used to go to, my hometown at Dallas, Texas. It was called it sounds like a gay bar. It's called the Back Door, but it's not. But yeah, it's the Back Door Comedy Club. It's still there. And, we would go in high school just to watch. And then, my senior year, pretty close to graduation, I was just there and I saw a little placard saying, "Hey, if you think you're funny, try our open mic night." And I was like, "Oh, hey, shit, this is it." And so I just started, right after summer, after graduation, I just started, going to open mics, and that was it. That was it. Yeah. Just no looking back after that. I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
The big thing I always like to ask anyone who does stand up is, how do you handle the heckling?
It's fun.
You make a sport out of it then.
Oh yeah. Like I was terrified of that when I first started. Like I was, of course, just mortified. Like, how do I handle somebody fucking with me? And then I got over it by just not fucking with the crowd too much, but kind of like when I would just purposely do like audience, like, "Hey, what do you do?" That kind of shit, just to kind of get comfortable talking to an audience, to kind of get comfortable, having a comeback ready, things like that, and then once I started doing more of that, like heckling, I almost was like loving it. Like, come on, please fuck with me. I want someone to do it, like,
yeah,
it kind of turned into that. Yeah. It's fun.
Is it true that in the US audience don't like too much interaction between the comedian and the crowd? Because I noticed there is a difference between a US comedy and English or British comedy.
It all depends on the audience. Some audiences love it. And some audiences, they like it when you start a lot of audiences, and I kind of get it. They're like, dude, you just spent 30 minutes just fucking with one person. We're here to watch a show. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we also paid our ticket. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So either fuck with us too or drop it and move on. I think that's the majority, but they do love a good comeback over here. So if somebody heckles, the audience is already like, "Oh shit. All right. Yeah. What's he going to say? What's a comic going to say now?" That they love that. They love that moment between the heckle and the comeback. Like, what's going to happen? But if it goes on too long, I think a lot of audiences tend to get tired of that. And they're like, "Okay, we've heard enough."
Yeah.
Because you also see sort of a lot of comics sort of going to the first row and going, "Hi mate, who are you? What are you doing? Where are you from?"
Sure.
Do you see a lot of that in the US?
Yeah. There are some comics that's all they do. And they're great at it. There are some comedians who all they do is just crowd work, and it's stunning to watch how good it is. It's almost like an improv show, right? It's almost like all improvisation because, they're just all they're saying is just riffing on what, but at least they're smart enough the comics who do that, they do the whole room. They try to at least get 8 or 9 sections involved as opposed to I'm just going to zero in on one person and leave it at that.
So I do love that interaction.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
especially when they keep calling it back, they're 60 minutes in and then they call it back.
That's the best. 5. That is the best. Yeah. That is, I love that.
Oh, James has left. We've upset him. Oh, and he's back.
I was going to say he's come back again.
Yeah. And he's back in the room.
I'm not sure what happened there. Sorry.
That's okay.
Hey, it's all right.
As long as your microphone's still recording, is it? James?
Yeah, still recording.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we've had a couple of technical difficulties in the last 2 episodes.
Oh, really?
I'm a little bit worried.
My mic lost 75 minutes of recording.
Oh,
my mic just recorded silence.
Oh, man.
So basically, we had an episode where we had 30 minutes of Andy's audio, as well as mine and James's.
Right.
For the whole hour and 45 minutes or whatever. And then last week when we recorded, James's mic decided to only record the last 30 minutes of the audio. So I was like, oh my God.
I think we're a gremlin.
Yeah.
It was that fucking crisp lady. That's what the ghost of the crisp lady was fighting with. That's what it was.
It was.
That's what it was. I think we pretty much figured this one out. I think that's what that was.
She saw through your bullshit.
I only met her yesterday and this happened last week.
Well, she's a ghost.
Yeah, see? She's
a ghost. She was waiting. She knew you were coming. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You need to buy more cheese and onion crisps.
Yeah.
Quavers.
Okay, quavers. Yeah. Start hoarding them then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go in. I'll just buy the whole basket. Leave my podcast alone. Please.
So, Jerry, have you been up to Toronto for the Just for Laughs?
Yeah, I've done the Montreal one. The Montreal one.
That's
Yep. Done that. It was great. That was really cool. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, that was great.
Any plans to come to Edinburgh?
I would love to. Yeah, hopefully I'll get to go maybe next year or the one after. But the best was I'll bring it back around to England. The year that I went, I remember I got off stage and I heard a British voice tell me that they loved my joke that I closed with. And I was thinking, there's no way. And I turned around and it was Jimmy Carr. And I was like, oh,
wow.
Shit. Yeah. And I was like, and we just were, yeah, it was great. We just had a laugh and I got to hang out with him for a little bit that night. Yeah, that was, he went and bought everyone poutine that was on the show. He went and got us all. That was really cool. Cause that was like, sweet. That was fun. Yeah. And of course he just fucking smashed it. My favorite, I forgot they were doing, this thing they have is like a roast battle thing they were doing at Montreal. And this was the first time they'd ever done it just for laughs. And the first round was Jimmy Carr was going up against, I think it was Will Anderson, some dude from Australia. And they were roasting each other. And this is when you knew Jimmy Carr was going to win and it was over. Like round one, we're like, this is over. This is over. And Will had a really funny joke about Jimmy Carr's tax issues. This is like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And then, Jimmy Carr he waits and he goes, oh, are you done? And he goes, okay, well, if you want my comeback, you're going to have to scrape it out of your mother's teeth. And I was like, oh shit. That's it. The whole place, just all the comedians were just like going nuts. We were like, yeah, this is over. This is it. Yeah.
That's good.
That reminds me of my favorite comeback he's ever done to a heckler. I can't remember all of it line for line, but basically it culminates with him with his leaning on the chair with his arse out going.
Right.
So I was like, at least I think that's what she said. She had 2 cocks in her mouth. But if you Google like Jimmy Carr's best hecklers, it's the first one that comes up and it's Jimmy Carr gold. I love the guy.
That was great.
I love how he can work a room. I saw him in Cologne a couple of years ago and he had this section in his show and he went, right, just get it off your chest. If you're going to heckle me, do it now. And he spent a good 10, 20 minutes just playing tennis with these heckles, just backing it back. Right, next. It was awesome.
That was amazing. That's great. He's great, man. That was really amazing getting to meet him at Montreal. That was really fun. That was cool. Yeah, because obviously it's rarer in the States to get to meet the British comedians. You know what I mean? It's like, it's really tough. So that was cool. Yeah, that was really cool.
We just don't crack the market. Eddie Izzard did quite well. But it's very hard.
It's weird. I don't get it. I love Jimmy Carr's Netflix special that came out here. I thought was great, but I remember a friend of mine just didn't, like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. What's wrong with you? Yeah. You fucking idiot. Like, yeah, it's interesting.
So what advice would you give an aspiring comic who says, right, I want to do nothing else but crack the US market? How would you just tell him to change their act to suit the palate?
I don't know, because I don't believe in doing that. Like, I don't think you should. It's like my thing is you write what you write. And if they like it, great. And if they don't, they can go fuck themselves. That's how I never try to think about like, I don't know what the secret is out. Cause I don't know. It's like, it is kind of a shame that some of our better comedians like Dave Attell, that guy should have had a sitcom 100 years. He's the best. He's so funny. Doug Stanhope should have, been a sitcom, something, had his own TV, they're just brilliant. But, a lot of times in America, a lot of the just dumb shit seems to rise first. It's weird. It's very, very weird. And like the more thoughtful, edgier stuff is kind of the niche, that kind of bums me out.
Because it's not like music and to a certain extent TV shows that can transcend that cultural chasm.
Right.
But comedy just seems to be very encamped in each country's culture. It's very difficult to break out.
Oh, yeah. Like, and it's weird. Like, Bill Hicks didn't really become a famous comedian in America until after he died. Whereas in England, he was huge. But he just, in America, it really took after his death. I mean, he would work a lot and he had a following, but if you listen to some of his first records that were recorded in America, half the crowd is hating him. It's weird. Like, you listen, he'll get laughs but it's small. Like half the room's like, man, fuck this guy. Like it's crazy. I don't understand that.
I first found out about Bill Hicks because I was a massive Tool fan,
Oh yeah.
and it's like on one of their albums.
They dedicated,
he
yeah.
starts off, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yep.
And I was like, oh my god, who is this? And then it's like, and then I
So
obviously
great.
did the Google and stuff. So
Was that the guy who did the bit in the Tool song where it goes, and here's Bob with the weather?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's how. Yeah. Like you're never gonna hear
yeah.
the good stories about drugs. Yeah.
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 Was it today a man took LSD and
Realize that we are all one. There's no such thing as death, and God is love. Here's Bob with the weather.
with the weather? Yeah.
Like, because they never tell those drug stories. Yeah, he's man, he was great. Like
It's interesting though. You talk about people who managed to sort of cross and do both the US and the UK. The only somebody who seemed to do that really well was Billy Connolly. He seemed to be really well embraced in the US, and
he had his own TV show here for a minute.
Yeah, he did. He was a teacher, wasn't he, on it? Yeah.
Yeah, he replaced Howard Hessman and head of the class, and that lasted a couple of years. And he was he did really well out here. Yeah, he was he's probably one of the more like famous British comics that America, like that my aunt would know who that was. You know what I mean? Like, that's always the test.
Yeah.
Like if my aunt knows who it is, okay. Like that's kind of like he's one of those, definitely. Trying to think, but that's I mean, of course, they're not really stand-ups, but like the Monty Python, that was just you couldn't deny that. They were gonna be loved no matter what. That was just brilliant and perfect, and that's great.
I'm actually shocked that Billy Connolly's accent can be
deciphered,
deciphered in America, to be honest, because sometimes it's hard for us.
Is he Scottish? He's Scottish, right?
Yeah, he's from Glasgow.
That's a thick as fuck Scottish accent, right? Like,
very thick.
Yep.
Yeah.
How many years did it take for them to take the subtitles off?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think if you watch those seasons again, he just says yes and no. I think that's what they did. They're just like, look, you just say one where you're gonna get one line of dialogue for every. Oh man.
Yeah. Or
oh shit.
What?
I just this might be bad. My battery is like about to die on my computer.
Oh.
Fuck. All right, let me go I can try to find the charger. But what were we gonna say? I'm sorry, Gemma. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. It's fine. That's more important. You carry on. Because I can't remember what I was gonna say because you said, "Oh shit!" And I went, "What?"
I was like, I don't want this to die.
Okay, we can talk shit about him now. He's taking his headphones off.
I'm impressed, Andy, that I've not seen any cats wandering into shop.
Oh, I have.
Yeah, you missed Levi. Levi popped in to say hello, but he's gone off for playtime now.
Yeah. James has got, no, not James. Andy has got 2 cats.
Yeah, I have no pets.
I saw one of them. I saw one of them earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Levi.
Just inspecting what's going on. He's very protective of me.
Oh, that's great.
I was outside on the front lawn just checking because I put some wildflowers and some meadow grass down. So I was just checking progress. And a neighbour 2 doors down just came wandering up to say hello. And Levi came charging in between us with his little tail shaking, that kind of aggressive, hey, what you doing? And then proceeded to lay down.
Yeah, like, you get the fuck away from my dad, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that viral video here in the US where that fucking cat saved its owner from a pit bull?
Yeah, I was going to say from a staffy, but pit
like
bull.
A dog. It looked like it was just attacking the kid, and the cat just went and fucked that dog up. That was like, that's my cats would not do that. My cats would just kind of curiously watch as I was getting eaten alive. Like, how about that?
Licking themselves.
Just save a bit of the cheek we've been eyeing that for the last 5 years.
To think that I let this fucking loser feed me. Fuck this. Jesus Christ, this guy. Fuck him.
Maybe the dog will leave some food so I can eat him.
Yeah. Maybe they won't get him all the way. Hey, guys, leave a little for me. That's when they would interject. Like, okay, come on, you've had enough.
Whoa. The eyeball's mine, guys. Come on. You're taking this now.
I've had dibs on that for years, and you know it. Oh, fuck.
I'd be massaging that thigh. I can eat juice for that thigh. It's mine.
These motherfuckers.
You're the Kobe human.
Yeah. Oh, these little shits. Fuck them.
So I got a Ramble related question.
All right.
As a newbie, so I cut in about 4 or 5 episodes ago.
Nice. Okay.
So when you asked for is it the Hall of Fame hat?
Yeah.
What's the hat? So when we need, so what hat would, Indiana, forgot his name, who played
Harrison
Indiana
Ford?
Jones again?
Harrison Ford?
Yeah. What hat does Harrison Ford wear to the Hall of Fame?
I think I picked Han Solo and Eddie picked Indiana Jones. I think that was.
Yeah, but so what's the hat?
Oh, okay. So, in baseball, it's only a baseball thing. In American, in American baseball, in the Hall of Fame, if so let's say a guy has had a really good career, but multiple teams.
Yeah.
When he goes into the Hall of Fame, that player has to pick the hat of what team he's going to go in with.
Right. I'm with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say and it gets like dicey. Let's say he played, the Los Angeles Dodgers, and that's when this guy hit, broke records, blah, blah, blah. But when he went to the Yankees, he won 3 championships. You know what I mean? He wasn't as good, but he won 3 titles, right? So which team would he go in? Would he pick? That's kind of, that's the thing with American baseball. When they go into the Hall of Fame, if they've played for multiple teams, they have to pick what hat from what team they're going to go in with, right? So, so it's kind of like how if Ronaldo today retired, if he retires tomorrow, he's probably not going to go in with a Juventus hat, right? He's probably going to go in with, who was he, Barcelona or was he Real Madrid? I forgot.
Real
So
Madrid.
He's probably wearing the Real Madrid hat, right? Because that's where he made his name, and that's where everybody.
Jeb's died.
So
this is when I fall asleep for a couple of minutes.
Take pity on me. My co-hosts are not sporties.
Although I did last episode say that I would go and watch a rugby game.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exeter Chiefs. Yeah. I've told them to expect you.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've booked the tickets for yourself as well, have you?
Oh, do you know what? I knew there was something else.
Oh.
Do you know what it is? You're doing something, you go, I know there's something else, but I must do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. And I think they're sold out now.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, because me and James have met in person.
We have.
Me and Andy haven't met in person.
Oh, shit. Hey, there's a cutie.
Yeah.
I love the way that I'm speaking about Andy in a negative way now, and he's just changed it all around and shown us a cat.
What did I tell you earlier about being the puppet master?
Yeah, he showed his bodyguard. Yeah. Andy had to show us who his bodyguard is. Like, hey, here. Here.
Yeah.
That's
the 2 of them.
Trying to think of a British way to do the hat. Oh, here we go. Paul McCartney goes in for a post-Beatles hits.
Okay.
What song would be on his hat that he goes in?
Just stick your fingers in your ears for a minute, Gemma.
Yeah, I was going to say, my songs are a pile of shit.
Yeah.
She really doesn't like Paul McCartney.
Get the fuck out of here. Stop it. Come on.
I hate Paul McCartney.
Whereas I love Paul McCartney. I've seen him in concert twice, so.
Oh, that's great. That's great. All right,
it'll probably be, Hey Jude.
That's a great one. That's a great
Don't make me.
So do you hate the Beatles, or are you more of a Lennon George girl?
Yeah, I like the Beatles. I just don't like Paul McCartney.
Interesting.
Don't like how he shakes his head either, like this.
So Mojo magazine is my favorite music magazine, right?
Okay.
They always seem to talk, when they mention McCartney, the story is just what a prick he is. Is that true? Have y'all heard? Is he supposed to be a giant asshole? Like, is that like the story? Is he just a full of himself dude?
Not the impression I get. It's weird because I've seen things where they're saying that he can sometimes be difficult.
Right.
But they did an article once about what airlines, the people who work on the airlines, were saying what people were really like when they were on flights.
Right.
And he got a pretty good write-up, whereas some people you would expect cultivate this image of being lovely.
Yeah.
And they're assholes. Right.
Bastards, yeah. Whereas they said with him, the only time he'd been they said generally he'll talk to people, he'll do autographs, whatever. The only time they had problems with him is when he was getting divorced, where he basically just said, "Can I just be left alone?"
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
You can respect that, though, can't you?
Right.
Really.
Right.
But I think you've got people like, yes, I'd say, you've got the phone throwers like Naomi Campbell who throw hissy fits in private to their staff, but their public persona is
little angel.
Yeah, unicorn farting rainbows.
That's true.
And that's the thing. You've got your public face, and then you've got the closed doors.
Yeah.
Well, the worst write-up, though, on that thing was Cilla Black.
Really?
who they said was supposedly, they said she was an absolute utter bitch to everybody on the flight.
I don't want to know that. I like Cilla Black.
Oh, God, okay, I won't continue, but yeah.
No, you can't carry on. She's dead, so it don't really matter, does it?
Yeah.
My dad knew through somebody who did the makeup for her when she was on TV, and the way she treated people was appalling.
Really?
She was really, really, really awful to people.
Wow.
So she was like a diva, basically.
Totally.
I don't know if I can listen to anyone who had a heart the same way ever again. That was her, right? Anyone who had a heart, that was her?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or surprise, surprise.
Oh, that's great.
Dee-dee, dee-dee. Yeah, blind date. Did you ever get blind date over there?
I don't think we got that one.
You missed nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. It was some of the best 80s, 90s TV.
Cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the most famous person I ran into here was Mike Tyson. I was walking down Ventura Boulevard, and I was just having an afternoon. I went to a little bookstore, kind of shopping, and I walked past a men's clothing store, and this dude comes out, and I'm like, there's no way. But he had the build, right? And I'm like, and he starts to turn, and I see the face tattoo, and I'm like, oh, Mike. And I run over. I'm like, dude, because, in LA, they always say never bother the celebrities. This is kind of their safe haven of not getting fucked with or whatever. But I was like, man, when I was a kid, before you raped that chick, you were my I didn't say that, but, I was like,
Before you started biting ears.
yeah, but it was like, you were my favorite. And he was like, oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. And then I'm like, hey, can we take a picture? And he's like, yeah, come over here. Let's get a picture. And like, if you see the picture, he's just leaning into my cheek. We look like we're best friends, just like, just hanging out. And then like, we take the picture, and then 4 people come out of the men's clothing store. And I guess they were like his manager and like, oh God, and they were horrified. They thought he was like, oh God, he might eat him. Like, let's go get Tyson away before he eats this guy, And he was like, all right, hey, you doing okay, champ? He's like, yeah. It was amazing. Yeah.
You know why? Because they were thinking the next shot was going to be the two of you on a bed with your feet in the air with your hands like that.
Oh God, I would have loved to have
In
done
dressing
that.
gowns.
Oh my God, that would have been the greatest.
Or biting your ear off. Was it him who bit
He
off
bit the
an
ear. Yeah, he
It was,
bit half of Holyfield's ear. 'Cause
Yeah.
he knew he was losing the match, and he was like, all right, fuck it then. I'll just,
Yeah.
which is, I wouldn't recommend if you know you're going to lose a match. There's probably other ways to go about it, but hell of a Wimbledon. Come on. That'd be a great Wimbledon. If, Federer just ran over and bit Nadal's ear off. That would be that would be amazing. I would watch the fuck out of that. That would be great.
I'll just rip the tendon out of his forearm
yeah.
with his
fuck
teeth.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck swinging now, motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's that bad boy, Australian guy? Is it Nick?
Christos or Kyrilos or Kyrinos, something like that. Yeah. Yep.
Aiming body shots, wasn't he?
Yeah. That press conference was hilarious. He's like, yeah, I really don't give a shit. Like that was just his. Do you think you'll ever, win a Grand Slam? Yeah, probably not. Yeah. I don't really give enough of a fuck.
Is he the guy who got fined for not being enthusiastic enough in his match?
Oh, he gets fined every tournament. He gets fined for something. He breaks rackets. He throws stuff.
But he kind of admitted that he doesn't really give that much of a shit about tennis. Like it was.
It'll be him.
When he lost at Wimbledon, who was it that beat him? Was it Federer? Nadal beat him, right? I think this year. I think it was Nadal who eliminated him. And he was like, the guy asked him, the first question, he goes, hey, do you regret going to the pub last night? And he goes, no. And then he goes, yeah, you were just waiting. You couldn't wait to ask that question, huh? He goes, what a boring life you must have. It was just like, Jesus, that's right off the bat. He's just shitting on the guy interviewing him. Like, yeah, fuck you. Like that was pretty crazy. But yeah.
He's just there for the appearance fee, isn't he, really?
Yeah. I mean, everybody says he's got all the tools on the planet to be number 1 ranked, but he just doesn't give enough of a shit, apparently. I mean, hey, if he's already a millionaire, if he doesn't care, fuck it. Good for him,
So, I guess you get to the point where you think, do I need to be earning Federer money?
Right.
Do I need Schumacher money? Do I need Hamilton money?
Right.
No, enough. This is enough.
I'm doing pretty good right now. If I can already have a couple of houses, yeah, fuck it. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't need to put myself through this shit. Yeah.
It goes back to his house. There's fuck all in it.
Yeah. He even said that. He goes, I'm just going to go back to my house in the Bahamas. I'll be fine. It's like, yeah, we're probably not worried. Yeah.
Anyway, changing the subject from sports.
Gemma was just out. It was like, just out. Like, I don't give a fuck about any of this.
I just literally had 100-yard stare on. I was like...
Gemma gone bye-bye.
I can feel my eyes glazing over.
So, Jerry, let's get into more of this technical thing on tennis.
No. No. You can Skype each other and have this conversation.
Should they get rid of penalty kicks? What do you guys think? Or should they keep
No one gives a shit. Stop the podcast.
Oh, man.
All right. Who wants to play a game?
I'm in.
Go on, then.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
Well, if a little guy on a tricycle doesn't appear, I'm up for it.
He's going to appear, though, James, if you get it wrong. Right, so Andy and James are aware of this game, but obviously, Jerry, you're not.
I'm new.
But basically, prior to the show, I asked all three of you to send me 3 artists that you like listening to musically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all 3 of you sent them in, but you only know your own ones that you sent through, unless, of course, you've forgotten, and then you know none of them.
Yeah. Oh, that's asking a lot, Gemma.
Yeah, I was going to say. So basically, if you're James. So what I've done is I've picked 3 songs by the artist.
Okay.
And I've reversed part of the song.
Oh.
And then you have to listen to it and see if you can identify what the song and the artist are.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I like this.
So, okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to have points on the board as well, which means I need to just grab a pen and paper. So give me 2 seconds.
Deal. All right. Try to get ready now. Shit.
Just to say, Jerry, no pressure. I'm going to lose, mate. So,
Yeah. Oh, man. We'll see.
It's going to be between you and Jerry.
Yeah. And I'm desperately scrolling through my messages trying to find ones I sent.
Yeah, right. I'm lucky. I think I remember. I think I remembered mine. I think I might cheat and look, but I'm pretty sure I remembered.
Well, I like not knowing in a sense. It makes it a bit more interesting if I can get any at all.
Absolutely.
I must win at all costs.
Who must win at all costs?
Andy's ready. He's out.
No, I'm not.
Andy's got that. Andy's psyched. Look at it.
He wants
I'm
blood.
confused. I'm at the 9th of June. I'm thinking, no, I'm sure she asked me a lot sooner than that.
Oh, man.
Well, then, in that case, then, it'll be more fun.
That's what I was saying. It'll be great. 'Cause I can't remember at all what I've been told you to run with.
Yeah. Gemma,
Okay.
more fun for who?
Me. It's always fun for me. Although I have said that if one of the guys wants to actually reverse a couple of my songs and I play the game, I'm more than happy to. But
All right. Okay.
they don't want to put in the effort. So
Well, it's not that. I don't know how to do it.
I can show you. You could just ask.
Wait, you're going to play the songs in reverse?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what happens.
So-
You've got to listen very clearly.
How do you even have the technology to do that?
I will explain afterwards.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay.
Okay.
There's some app. There's some like listen for hidden messages in Black Sabbath songs app that you have.
Do you know what? No, I haven't actually, talking about that, I really want to find some hidden messages, but I've not found any. I'm really gutted.
If you play Helter Skelter back, we're in a real mess at that point.
Thank God Manson died, so he can't get any more ideas.
Okay, so
All right, I'm ready to rock and roll now.
are you? Awesome. So with regards to this game, as you're listening, if you think you know the answer, then say your name
Okay.
and I'll stop the music.
All right.
If you then guess and it's the wrong answer, then you cannot go again. And
I got it.
So basically again, that goes to the other 2 guys.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And if you get the artist right, then you get 1 point. If you get the artist and the song right, you get 2 points.
Ooh.
And then if you sing the song, you get 3 points.
All right. I like it.
Okay, but just that bit. And I know that, Andy's looking at me down his nose saying, "You asshole." Yeah. And I almost can see that James is looking at me in the same way. Because neither of these 2 chaps like to sing.
All right.
Yeah, you will not find us singing in karaoke.
So Jerry, you could get
I could really
big
take it
points
home
here.
if I start
You
singing.
could.
Right. Okay.
You're going to
Yeah.
clean up, Jerry, basically.
So just write that down a second. 3 for
Jerry
singing.
will win.
Well, you know,
1 for the artist, 2 for the song, 3 for singing it. Right?
it's song
Right.
and artist. So it's 1 point for the song,
Right,
1 point
okay.
for the artist. So you get 2
That's
points.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then if you can sing it, you get 3. All right. I like it.
Yeah.
And you can only answer once, so you can butt in at any time. But if you get it
Yeah.
wrong,
Okay.
you're out for the rest of the
Okay.
song.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So song number 1. Can't press the button.
This sounds just smacks of one of James's type of.
Really? 'Cause I can't.
No, it's in one of your 8. No, it's not. It's definitely metal.
It sounds a little metal. Fuck. Who is that?
I can play it again if you'd like me to.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right. Jerry, I'll guess.
Okay, Jerry.
Fuck.
No, it's not fuck. Sorry.
Man. I'm probably gonna be wrong here, but I'm either thinking Alice Cooper or Ghost, and I'm gonna go with Alice Cooper.
Yeah, you got one right there.
Yeah. The snarly voice
Yeah.
I'm like, that's Alice Cooper. I couldn't tell you what song that was though, but
James?
James?
Yeah, I think it is Alice Cooper. Is it Feed My Frankenstein?
It is, yeah.
nice.
And who wants to go for the 3 points for the singing?
Feed my Frankenstein, hungry for love, and it's feeding time. Right? Was that? There it is.
Woo!
Yeah, man.
Okay, I just love the look on Andy's face. I'm so glad that I can see it.
A little bit of me's dying inside.
But Andy, you're just going to have to sing.
Meh.
Yeah. Feed my... I love that song, by the way.
That's a
So
good
that's why that one was picked. So next song.
Andy.
Yep,
Armin van Buuren, blah, blah, blah.
it certainly is. And how does that go?
Oh, no, I don't know, because I run to this song and I love it, actually. It's, all I ever hear is blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, that. There we go.
Yeah,
Nice.
perfect. 3 points to Andy.
That was beautiful.
See,
Andy.
it doesn't take a lot for, I'm impressed by little bits of singing, so. Okay. Right, so next song. James, just to check you're still there, are you?
I'm still alive, yeah. Just
Okay,
about.
good.
Andy?
Andy?
Tom Jones?
No.
Okay,
It
bye.
Jerry.
Jerry?
Sinatra.
It certainly is.
All right. Ah,
What's
shit.
the song?
Couldn't tell. I'm just gonna go my way because I can't tell what song it is.
It's not My Way, no.
Oh man.
Okay, so James, do you want to listen? You obviously can't guess the artist now because you know
No.
who it is.
We can play it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll start it from the beginning then. Yeah, Jerry's got it, but you can't say anything now.
Yeah, I think James.
Okay, James.
Is it New York, New York?
It certainly is. Their city in town, it was named twice. And James, go on, sing for
I
me,
can't
baby.
remember the lyrics.
Yes,
do
you
it.
can. All you got to do
No,
is
no,
just,
don't pressure him. If he can't sing it, safe space.
It's not a safe space.
He doesn't need the points.
No, I can't. I can't think of any lyrics.
You can't remember any of the lyrics to New York, New York.
New York.
This is killing me. This is killing me.
I can't off the top of my head. Sorry.
I'm just going to jump in and start singing. Fuck it. I feel it. Come on, James. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
Want to be a part of it. New York, New York.
There you go.
3 points to Gem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's add me. Right, I am going to add me. For every song I have to sing
Yes.
of James's,
There you
I'm going to
go.
give myself 3 points.
All right, Jerry.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Frank Zappa.
It is Frank Zappa.
Okay. Oof, man. The song. Shit. I'm the Slime? I don't think it is, but I'm going to go I'm the Slime. No. Shit.
It isn't, no. Anyone else want to listen and have a go?
No, I don't know any of Frank Zappa stuff.
Okay.
I don't know any Zappa.
Okay.
Sorry.
So that one was Muffin Man.
Muffin Man. Yeah, I was
Yep.
thinking Muffin. All right. Nice one. Nice one.
Okay. So next one, I nearly just said, so that would have ruined that.
Andy,
Oh, sorry. Go on, Andy.
it's Gorillaz.
It certainly is.
And is that Clint Eastwood?
It certainly is.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling sad. I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless. Not
did it.
today. Oh, it's something.
Perfect.
It's going
Beautiful.
on.
With the sweep.
At this point, I'm starting to wonder, Andy, do I even know you? You now started singing.
Because he wants the points, James. That's why it
Lots
is.
of points.
I won the win.
Yeah, he's in it to win it, James.
That's great.
All or nothing, buddy. All or nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have got 1, 2, 3, 4 more songs to go. Okay,
All right.
guys?
All
So
right.
the next one.
Okay.
Jerry.
Okay.
Nirvana.
It certainly is.
And I'm going to say Lithium.
It certainly is.
I like it. I'm not gonna crack. I miss you. I'm not gonna crack. I love you. I'm not gonna crack. There it is. All right. I had a feeling.
Amazing.
Thank you.
We bow down to you, Jerry. We bow down
Please. No need. That's the saddest. Oh.
Well, I might have to nip on a bit of Nirvana on after this.
to you. Yeah.
Right?
I wanted to when I was doing it yesterday, definitely.
The Unplugged album, I think.
Oh, Jerry.
Jerry.
Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2.
Certainly is.
Wow, storming ahead.
All right. We don't need no education.
Dum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
We don't need no thought control.
Dum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
I heard a rumor that every person in England who is like in their 40s now claims they were part of that children's choir who sang that.
Yeah.
That's what I heard that.
I actually dated someone whose mother insisted that my girlfriend was in that.
No way. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
she was adamant because her whole family
That's
were in
perfect.
the music business, doing the road, the road tours and stuff.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Jerry's eyes.
Andy,
Yes, Andy.
Sepultura.
It certainly is.
Nah.
But can I hear the song some more? Or have I got to...
Yeah, you've got another 24 seconds. That's the right way round. No, it isn't.
I think that's the newer stuff. Since Max has left, I don't know it.
That's some of the new shit.
Yeah. I should have stipulated the years. No, I don't know the song.
Okay, that's Roots, Bloody Roots.
Oh, I do fucking know that song.
Yeah.
Roots, bloody roots.
Yeah, he can't have it now, sorry.
I can have the 3 pointers though.
Go on then.
Yeah, he did sing it. He
James.
100% sang it.
James, you really need to get this last one.
Come on, James.
I can't say I'm going to win regardless, but we'll give it a
Yeah, I
whirl.
know. But you really need to get this last one, okay, James? You know me, always rooting for the underdog. So come on, James, don't let me down, okay?
Okay, don't get your hopes up too high, but...
Okay, well they're already up too high, okay? So don't bring me crashing to the ground. Ready? Andy.
Just going to throw a random one out there just to piss James off. The Ruffles.
The Rattles, but yeah.
Ruttles, yeah.
Yeah.
It is the Rattles, Andy.
Oh, sorry, James. But you can go for the song and you can sing it.
Skype high five, Andy. Come on. Right. James, would you like to listen to the song from the start?
Go on, we'll give it a shot.
Okay. Jerry, I'm assuming you don't know who the Russells are.
I do. They were Spinal Tap before Spinal Tap, right? They were the...
Yeah. Damn right they were.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case then, we've got all three of you playing.
Well, no, because I don't know who the hell they are, apart from the interview.
I didn't either.
James?
Okay, James.
Is it Ouch?
Let me just check. No, it isn't James.
I'm going to say the only Ruddle song I know, I Must Be in Love.
It is.
Hey! I couldn't even sing that one, but I remember hearing that when my dad was a big fan of them.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh, James, I'm so sorry.
James, do you know the words to the song?
No, I'm trying to think of them. And I can't. All I can think is that I Must Be in Love with, but I can't think of anything else for it.
Okay, if I play it forwards and you sing along.
I feel happy, I feel glad, I'm in love, ooh, I must be in love.
Oh my god, I feel like James should win now.
Right?
But alas, you don't. But you're a winner in my eyes now, James.
Aw, there it is.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
That's the first time in audio history that we've actually got James to sing on mic.
Hey, we did it.
Hey.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I've been pressured by Andy, basically. He's thrown the gauntlet down.
I saw a bus and I decided just to throw you under it.
Yeah. Yeah, the wheels really hurt as they went over as well.
Just doing a count up a moment.
Oh, here it is. A big moment. Yeah.
Okay, so drum
Here's a
roll,
shock.
please.
I've lost.
No, because I added my own name, remember? Drum roll, please. So Gemma comes in at 3 points because she sang
All
one
right.
song. Yeah. But she knew what all of the songs were, so she didn't play. Right. James comes in with a very impressive 5 points, and if he hadn't have done his
Right.
singing, he would have only had 2.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Now, is it Andy or Jerry?
Ooh.
It's a close one.
I'm saying Jerry for the win.
I think it's Jerry.
Okay, so in second place, like every quiz show host, I'm going to really delay it. And after the break,
Go to a commercial break.
Let me just get more and more off the edge of my seat.
Oh, yeah. Right. So Andy comes in.
No, it's fine. I don't care. I don't care.
Okay. So Andy comes in with 15 points.
Nice.
Which is pretty impressive.
Nice. That's big. That's a haul.
That's amazing. Yeah.
That's a haul.
That's my record haul, that one.
Yep.
Yeah. That was...
New PB.
But Jerry comes in with 18 points, making it the victory winner of this episode. Woo!
I am honored. Oh, thank you very much. I'll take this. That was great.
We're not worthy.
Man.
We're not
Hell of
worthy.
a match. Hell of a
You
match.
came in very quickly on some of those. You were.
Yeah, the Floyd and the Nirvana. I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard these songs every other day my whole life. So yeah,
You probably played them backwards occasionally as well.
Yeah.
That's when on the old cassette decks when you just keep it on play to hit rewind to the
right.
Or on vinyl. Yeah.
Vinyl. Man, this has been amazing. I have loved every second of this. Thank you all.
Hey, thank you for coming.
Oh, I just thought we better ask Bridget's question because we don't want Bridget from fucking Long Island coming over.
She'll fucking get fucking pissed, fucking Bridget.
Yeah. Okay, so Bridget from Long Island wants to know, what song does he think would be better on the charts if released in the same year? Endless Love or Can't Fight This Feeling?
Endless fucking love, no question. I'm going against Eddie. Endless fucking love with a bullet over I Can't Fight This Feeling. Endless love smashes I Can't Fight This Feeling. It's over before it started. That's my take. There's no fucking... It's like that UFC fight where the guy got knocked out in 5 seconds the other night. That's what that would be. Same thing. Record, I say. Give me Endless Love any day of the week over I Can't Fight This Feeling.
There you go, people.
Go, Bridget from Long Island. You've got your answer.
Yeah, Bridget, you know now. Bridget knows now. She knows what's up.
Before you go, Jerry, where can people find you on social media and whatnot?
If y'all give a shit about Instagram, it's Jerry Rocha Comedy, and then Twitter is just at Rocha Comedy, Rocha.
Yeah, and the podcast?
Oh, the Ramble. Ramble. It's we have a YouTube channel now and our podcast that Eddie and I do, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, check that out. Thank you all so much. I had a fucking blast. I really did.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I was honored. Yeah, thank you.
I guess we need to find out, James, are you now going to listen to the Ramble, or are you going to let this poor, lovely man down?
I guess if everyone else is doing it, I've got to do it too.
I'll tell you what, to prove that James has listened to an episode for at least the next 5, Jerry, you've got to insert a word that James has to tweet back to you to prove he's listened.
Ooh.
All you got to do is make it clear.
I'll say it each podcast.
All you got to do is make it clear to him that it's for him.
Perfect.
James, if you're listening.
Yep.
And then
we'll see if he does. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. I love it. Starting next week, we'll do this.
Yeah.
And don't worry, Jerry. Me and Andy won't be giving him the word if he doesn't listen. Yeah. We want him to fail.
Yeah. We're seeing him digging it in. He's digging in. Yeah. He's locking that door.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, man, y'all, thank you so much. This has been awesome. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Let's do it again.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
I think we've been talking enough Codswallop this evening. I have been Gemma.
I've been James.
I've been Andy.
Hey, everyone. I've been Jerry Rocha. Oh, y'all were great. I loved it. Keep in touch, please. Thank you, everybody.
Cheers for listening to another episode of Talking Codswallop. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram at CodswallopPod. So why not give us a little follow on there? Also, I've got a big favour to ask. We have been nominated for a People's Choice Award, which is amazing. And it's like really made me over the moon. So if you guys could Google Podcast Awards and then it comes up with the People's Choice Awards, if you could register there and then vote for Talking Codswallop, the categories that we're under are People's Choice and we're also under Comedy. Now, Comedy is the one that I'm leaning towards, I really want, but at the same time, I'd like to have both as well. So if you're a current listener and an old time listener or an OG listener, shall I call you, then log on, vote for us. And if you happen to have multiple email addresses, feel free to use them. Gotta cheat in life a little bit. Also, if you're a new listener and you've enjoyed this episode because of who the guest was, then please also do the same, because it really would make our day. The cut-off time for the People's Choice Awards is the 31st of July 2019. Just in case you're listening and it's the future, please go ahead and actually do some voting for us. So thank you ever so much for listening again. And there's also a tiny little message here at the end from Andy. Vote Talking Codswallop! Woo!
What do you call someone who doesn't vote for the Talking Codswallop podcast in the People's Vote for Comedy? You call them a twat. That's it. They're just twats. Vote for us. Don't make me get Eeyore on you.